Hey cruisers, this week we're in Lake Havasu at the Desert Storm Poker Run. It is so flippin' cool. I'm not doing this on my own. I brought my partner in crime, Ed Morales. I dragged him out here. Really didn't have to drag too much. Here we go, coverage from the weekend. Check it out. And we had to hustle because the poker run was starting, and it was a whole production trying to get onto a floating barge and get a good view. So now we are on a pontoon, but we made it. We took one of these really cool boat taxis out there, and we got onto this really cool floating barge with our friends from Losing Craft Insurance. And I'm really bummed I didn't get a chance to do that slide. That looked awesome. We were smack dab in the middle of Lake Havasu, and we were a stop on the poker run. It was so cool. I feel like you're gonna hear me say that a lot. It was. And I'm in the middle of Lake Havasu at the Desert Storm Poker Run. We're at one of the locations where they're handing out the single cards for the poker run, and boaters go to each of the 5 locations. They're able to receive a card, and then at the end, they play poker, and whichever boater has the best hand, they win. After watching a few times, I decided I needed to get in on the action. So I attempted to, well, not fall in the water for one, and 2, hand out a card.
Look at me.
A practice thing. I think it was a practice thing.
Okay.
And after a few more practice things, I was ready to give it a whirl. Success! Woo! It was really the perfect spot to watch all of these high-performance vessels fly by. High-performance vessels. Had a cool little boat montage here, so check that out. And Ed, thanks so much for capturing me eating in slow-mo. Really appreciate that. But I say, Ruffles potato chips are my vice. And with that, we're back on the boat taxi, headed back to land. Well, we survived a day of production.
One day down.
Yeah. All right, day 2, we're waking up here at the fort. The fort is one of our good friends' house in Havasu. We opted to stay at the fort instead of a hotel, so it was really fun catching up with our good buddy Jay Jones. Early morning, like 5 a.m., we're back out on the water to film the behind the scenes of a magazine shoot. I'm a production nerd, and I love learning about all different types of production and being a part of it. So anytime there's a production opportunity, I always like to sit in and learn. This one was really cool because it was more watching the photographers and how they handled working with the models. And it was a really neat experience. They had helicopters shooting the boat. Very cool. Back on land, and the best part about getting up at the crack of dawn is you have the full day ahead of you. So our team decided to hit the street party at Lake Havasu Desert Storm and do some interviews. If you're wondering why is she wearing all these different shirts, it's because I'm working with several junkets while I'm here. Okay, do you need a mic test or are you good? Fantastic. Okay, Nick, if you want to do me a favor, sunglasses on or off? Off? You heard him.
Got it. I was listening to her earlier. I was like, man, I know you.
Yes.
I was in the video with.
And just look right at me. How's it going?
It's going fabulous. I'm so excited to be here. I mean, it's just the crowd is huge. It's fantastic. It's good to be back out, and it's good to show off my new models. It's good to have everybody here.
We drove back to LA, and then we went up to Santa Barbara and had a little bit of a beach day to catch the sunset. I love Santa Barbara. And that was it. All right, cruisers, thanks so much for following along. We drop content Mondays and Fridays. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.